Gary, it's appropriate that we're doing this to celebrate Grand Vision's 20th because it's really because of his grand idea that started it all. In the mid-1990s, with the theater closed, its marquee unlit, and the situation entirely bleak, he led the charge to turn it around. He saw the potential in the theater as an economic engine to uplift our aging downtown. And he's a leader in historic preservation. He was one of the first to invest and believe in some of our older buildings. And a lot of people know that he restored the arcade building, which is right across the street. And he understood a long time ago that one of San Pedro's best assets is our historic buildings. We've taken and Gary basically came to some people, including my husband, Alan Johnson, and said, and Alan tells me that Gary said, Alan, we've got to save the theater. We got to do something about the theater. And fortunately, they were able to go to Councilman Rudy Savornich at the time, and they also got to work with Irene Mendoza. And they figured out a way to get the city of Los Angeles thank you, Joe Buscardino, for being part of the city of Los Angeles, to buy the theater for the people of the city of Los Angeles and San Pedro and the world. So it has really become a center of our community life where creative people can explore their dreams and practice, like Misty Copeland. Oh my God! Thank you, Cindy Bradley, for bringing all that to San Pedro. And Gary has an amazing knack for being like a visionary, including when he decided, let's attract an art college to downtown San Pedro. Got a group of us together, we made some phone calls, and before we knew it, it wasn't an art college, but it was Marymount College that came to San Pedro. So Gary, he's one of those people, he like gets things to happen, and that's why we really love him, and we thank him for bringing us to this point and probably beyond, and preserving our theater for years to come. So thank you, Gary. And I know you don't like speeches, but I will turn the mic over for you for just a couple minutes.
I'm going to keep this very brief. I was going to try to just say thank you and get off the stage as quickly as possible, but I'm standing up here next to a drum kit, and I got really bad news for my brother-in-law and my sister-in-law. Karen and Chuck over there, they're the proud owners of Axis Percussion. The Rolls Royce of drum hardware. Little plug. How much did you pay for that? Anyways, they're using a DW pedal here, Chuck. You got to talk to this guy. But anyways, yes, I wanted to thank everyone for their long-term support for the last 20 years. I'd like to thank everyone, but I'm terrible with names. Nora May jumps out, Alan, Liz, Stephanie Seitz. The one that I really got to thank is my wife of 35 years, Lynn. You asked what she did to preserve the theater. Well, she's just been great. Every time I come up with a harebrained idea, she supports me, no matter how nutty it is. And hey, thank you, Lynn, and thank you guys for showing up tonight. It looks like I just got a text from Liz saying I got to get off the mic here, so.
Gary, why don't you tell us about how it is that you come up with these ideas, just for a minute.
I was just explaining to someone tonight, a while back, every time I go to sleep or I try to sleep at night, these ideas come to me and I'm plagued by them. And I think the diagnosis is like ADHD or something. I'm not sure, but you know, I have a little book that I write them down at the side of my bed. You know, and I come up with these ideas, and then in reflection, the next morning I usually just crumple them up, throw them away. But you know, once in a while they stick, and usually it isn't because of my anything other than this little seed of an idea. You know, especially with the Warner Grant. If it wasn't for Alan first having the sense to marry Liz, and Liz not having the sense to volunteer and step up and head this organization, we wouldn't be here tonight. So thank you, Liz.
Thank you, Gary, and thank you, everybody. Thank you for all of Gary's family for letting him have these ideas. And now I'd like to...
Thank you, Mom, or Joe and Mom, Lynn's mom, for coming tonight too, and Rob.
So, without further ado, I'd like to ask. Well, gosh, I'd like to ask our councilman to the stage to read a proclamation, and then we're going to do a champagne toast. So hold on.
Thank you, Liz. Let's get Gary out here in the middle, on the center floor here. He's going to do a little song and dance for us. No, he's not. He made it clear. But I had an opportunity to meet Gary when I was a senior lead officer patrolling these streets here, and he told me, I remember then, is the importance, if downtown San Pedro is going to be successful, we need to bring some foot traffic down here. And he had this idea of finding a way to bring higher education down to downtown San Pedro, and he was instrumental in bringing Marymount College's waterfront campus down here. And Gary, we thank you for being a big thinker, a big dreamer, and because of your leadership, San Pedro is on the map today. We are seeing transformation, a renaissance as we call it, investment coming into our town, and we owe a debt of gratitude to you, Gary, to your leadership and commitment to our beloved downtown San Pedro area. So on behalf of the entire City Council, Mayor Garcetti, there are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 whereases. And I know you're very anxious to get dancing here. So I'll start the first one. Whereas in 2016, we are celebrating the 85th anniversary of the Warner Grand Theater and the 20th anniversary of Grand Vision. And I'll go forward. And whereas Gary Larson's commitment to the community is extensive, he has served on numerous boards, including San Pedro Chamber of Commerce, San Pedro Revitalization Corporation, San Pedro Bay Historical Society, the San Pedro Peninsula Hospital Foundation, Downtown San Pedro Business Association, a number of organizations, San Pedro Historic Waterfront Business Improvement District, where he's a recipient of the LA Conservancy's prestigious Preservation Award for the preservation and restoration of the Carisi Arcade building. It's a good Italian name. And now, therefore, be it resolved by the adoption of this resolution that the LA City Council does hereby commend Gary Larson for his valiant, pioneering spirit and actions on behalf of the entire Warner Grand Theater community and downtown San Pedro. Congratulations, sir. Gary Larson, ladies and gentlemen. God bless you, Gary. We love you.
And Alan has a couple of things for Gary. He wants it to be Scotch, but it's a surprise. You know, we do have an Oscar-themed evening, kind of, sort of. So, this is my... And it says, thank you. It says something like...
Well, I just want to thank my mother.
No, thank you for saving the theater, Gary. And we have another little something for you. Wait. Beautiful. Okay. Thank you for saving the theater. Okay, photo op. All right. Oh, yeah. Hold it up. Hold it up. Okay. And Gary, please stay, because we have a couple of very prestigious individuals who also want to recognize you. In particular, our Congresswoman, Janice Hahn. Let's give her a round of applause. And
I agree. You're 50 part of it. Get up there. Seriously, this is no comfort.
Well, thank you very much. I just wanted to, on behalf of the United States Congress, House of Representatives, we too wanted to honor you. And you know, this town is going through some great transformations and revival. And we thank Joe for his vision of our waterfront. But you know what? There's some things we should preserve in this town. There's some history that is so important to who we are and our character. And Gary, that's why I'm recognizing you for having the vision to save the Warner Grand Theater as well as some other iconic buildings in town. Thank you for the vision. And it's so appropriate that the Grand Vision is giving you this award, because you had vision. Thank you, Gary.
thank you, Janice. And we have Erica Velasquez to present for Senator Isidore Hall. Oh, no, Ivan's with Janice. Yeah, it's Erica. You got this. She's coming. I see her. She's making her way. All right. Okay. Erica gave us some beautiful framed certificates.
Thank you, everyone. Gary, on behalf of State Senator Isidore Hall, I want to present you with this certificate and thank you for all the work that you've done in our community. Congratulations.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you, Erica. And we would also like to invite up our representative from the Supervisor Don Canabi's office, Steve Napolitano. Oh,
Thank you very much. No, I was over there. I'm here because Supervisor Canabi could not be here. He's over actually being honored himself on the island of Catalina. So he's not that good a swimmer, so he asked me to be here tonight. And Gary, for all you've done for San Pedro, for all you've done for this theater and the downtown and everywhere else, we appreciate what you've done. And so on behalf of Supervisor Canabi and the 10 million people of Los Angeles County, I want to present you with this handmade scroll that took me about 3 hours to do at midnight last night. Not framed, but suitable for framing. Thank you for all you do.
do we need to call up Rebecca Kim? Rebecca? Before, let's, should we, okay. All right, did you need, okay.
I'm still going apparently. Okay, so it's your birthday. It is the grand 5th, and of course the 20th anniversary of the Foundation. The Foundation does not look a day over 19, and the theater does not look a day over 84. Italian, as it comes and goes, as an Italian, as the councilman here knows, especially after surviving his roast, we have a saying on birthdays. We have a toast. We say, Chinda, may we all live for 100 years. You've been doing it for 85 and I'm getting choked up. We appreciate all that you do for this community. So I want to present you for all that Taryn does, for all that Liz does for this organization, for this theater, for this downtown. I want to present you with these beautiful scrolls on behalf of Supervisor Canabi. sorry. What would a birthday be without gifts? Now Supervisor Kanabe's been a great supporter of the Grand Vision Foundation for many years. We've supported the Meet the Music program for many years through our Arts Education Partnership Program. Tonight, I'd like to announce a grant from Supervisor Kanabe in the amount of $35,000 for the Grand Vision Foundation. For all that you do, all that you're going to do, to make sure that this theater, this icon in San Pedro endures. Live.
$35,000! Come on, make some noise! For Don Kanabe, thank you so much to our supervisor. Amazing. Liz is crying. Liz. All right. So to celebrate the theater's birthday, band, let's do a little happy birthdays. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, everyone. Happy birthday to you. Everyone. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Warner Grant. Happy birthday to you. Everyone grab your champagne. Where's your champagne? Throw them up. Okay, everyone needs a glass. It does not count if you don't have a glass. If you don't drink, grab some water. Here we go. Thanks. Okay, we're gonna get over here, Alan. He's gonna do the toast. Fly me to the moon. Let me sing among the stars. Okay, here we go. Ready? Get your champagne. Jupiter, Mars. Come on. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, kiss me, baby. Here we go. Fill my heart with song and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on a Jupiter and Mars. Come on. In other words, please be true. In other words, Warner Grant. In other words, I love you. Woo! Here we go.
Well, I think it's all been said, so I no need repeating, but I think it's pretty clear, and for sure, because I was there from the beginning, we would not be standing here without Gary. I mean, that is just the God's truth, and I love him, and I'm speechless. Thank you. That's a good thing. Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you, everybody. And we want to ask you to come to the dance floor. It may be small, but it'll fit a lot of us. So let's have some fun.